Well, greetings, NASCAR enjoyers, and welcome to this weekend's, or last weekend's, Vegas race, where Kyle Larson is racing. Seriously. Kyle Larson had to ruin it, didn't he? Yeah, I really hope he doesn't win this one. But anyways, the 2026 O Reilly Series race at Vegas begins with Sam Mayer jumping to the lead, and look who's right behind him. Yep, it's Sheldon Creed. Contact ensues with Jeremy Clements and Connor Zilic, and the caution just came out. Oh, come on! We're not even a few laps in and there's already a freaking caution! Yeah, says a lot about modern NASCAR races, doesn't it? The race restarts with Sam Mayer and Sheldon Creed battling for the lead. Clements' car also stalled during the caution. Dang it! Mayer continues to lead. Larson's currently in 8th. And another caution just came out. Custer spun out and lost control. The race restarts again with Sam Mayer continuing to lead. Briscoe gets past Jesse and he battles his teammate Taylor Gray for 4th. Allgaier and Creed battle for 2nd. Holy crapper! Justin Allgaier's gotten past Sam Mayer for the lead. And just like that, Justin Allgaier wins the first stage of the 2026 O Reilly Series race at Las Vegas. And Sam Mayer's car stalls during the race. Well, not the race itself, the stage caution. Dang, he was doing so good until that happened. Anyways, the first race off pit road begins. Jesse Love wins the race off pit road. I hate it when that happens. Someone needs to sabotage this pit crew. Yeah, I know, you're not allowed to do that in NASCAR, in any of the NASCAR series, but if there is a pit crew that I want to see get sabotaged, it's Jesse Love's pit crew or Austin Hill's pit crew. Yeah, I don't like it when they win the race off the pit road, because I don't like seeing Jesse Love, or heck, even Austin Hill, who is seen as the RCR baddie, win the race off pit road, because it means that they have a huge advantage. The race restarts with Taylor Gray and Jesse Love battling for the lead. Jesse Love manages to pull away. Crap. Larson jumps up to 4th. Wait, what? Taylor Gray gets close to trying to take the lead from Jesse Love, but when that happens, another caution comes out. Jeremy Clements blows a tire. The race restarts with Jesse Love being pushed to the lead. Justin Allgaier manages to get past Jesse Love. Yes! As long as Jesse Love isn't leading, I will be a happy camper. No disrespect to Jesse Love, by the way. I know some of the guys respect him, but I'm not a fan of him. So far, not much is going on aside from Sheldon Creed getting past Corey Day. Briscoe is in 2nd. Ah, crap. A bushwhacker is right behind Justin Allgaier. Yeah, again, no disrespect to Larson, but bushwhackers are bushwhackers. Carson Quapple and Brandon Jones battle for 10th. And just like that, Justin Allgaier takes another stage win. But anyways, our next race off pit road begins. Jesse Love steals another win off of pit road. Just be glad he's not in contention to win this race. I hope. Ryan Ellis also has issues with his car and had to stay inside pit road. The third and final stage begins with Jesse Love being pushed to the lead again. Allgaier is in danger of falling back. Chase Briscoe is having issues with his car, but no caution is thrown as he avoided disaster. Phew. Because of that, he had to come down to pit road. Allgaier was right behind Jesse and he managed to get past him. Yes, he did it! Zilic and Hill battle for 7th. Ah, crap, Jesse Love got the lead back. And the caution just came out when Dean Thompson loses control. Yeah, another thing to rub salt into the wound. But hey, hopefully this will give Justin Allgaier a chance to pass him. I don't want to see Jesse Love win, I'm sorry. Patrick Starpoli also had to get involved, but anyways. Nearly the entire field comes down to pit road during caution. Once again, Jesse Love wins the race off pit road. Again, Jesse Love also gets a safety violation. Oh. Anyway. Yeah, it was bad as he was forced to drop to the rear, but at least he'll give another driver a chance to win. And yeah, I'm glad that he got the penalty. Usually it'll suck for any other driver, but when it's happening to Jesse Love, it means that he's not in contention to win, and I don't want him to win. The race restarts with Taylor Gray jumping to the lead and Zilich is in second. Zilich fell back and more contact ensues. Zilich went into the wall. Allgaier gets past Larson for fourth, and a caution just came out. Star Poli gets yeeted into the grass by another driver. Yeesh. Several drivers come down to pit road during the caution. The race restarts with Taylor Gray continuing to lead. Corey Day hangs on to second. Jeremy Clements gets sideways and almost caused the caution. Can we please get the number 51 car off the track already? He's as much of a menace as one of the cars in the Hickory Speedway Busch Series race in the early 90s. And yeah, Jeremy Clements is basically causing nothing but trouble. You might as well retire the car, since it doesn't do anything. Holy crapper! Corey Day got the lead! Yeah! First time, by the way. Taylor Gray gets pushed by Sheldon Creed, and a caution just came out when he hit the wall hard. Anyways, several drivers take the risk to come down to pit road. This time, Sheldon Creed wins the race off pit road. The race restarts with Brandon Jones jumping to the lead, and Corey Day falls back. Kyle Larson got the lead. No! A bushwhacker got the lead, but hey, at least Jesse Love isn't leading. I'd much rather see a bushwhacker win than seeing those two RCR guys win any day, if you ask me. Corey Day is not slowing down, and Sammy Smith and Corey Day battle for second. Sammy Smith gets past Corey Day for second. Briscoe also gets past Corey Day. Dang, he never had a chance. At this point, I'm just waiting for the race to be over with, as no one has been able to pass Kyle Larson. Briscoe gets past Allgaier for fourth, but is not willing to give up fourth to a bushwhacker as he got fourth back. William Sawalich and Jesse Love battle for eighth. Just be glad that Jesse Love is not in the front. I'd rather see him in eighth than the lead. Briscoe is now in third, and before you know it, he's in second. LeVar Scott gets into the wall when he blows a tire, but no caution is thrown. Again, with 3 to go, Kyle Larson continues to lead, and by no surprise, Kyle Larson manages to win this year's O Reilly Series race and has killed any and all excitement for the race itself. Oh well, at least Jesse Love hasn't won this time around, and Junior Motorsports gets another win to add to their collection. That's a good thing for Junior Motorsports, and at least the bushwhacker didn't win. Yeah, the race, it was good, but it was killed by another bushwhacker win, and if you know me, I don't like seeing bushwhackers win, probably because of how uninteresting the 2006 Busch Series was, and not to mention the Z-Line Designs Camry created a lot of PTSD towards fans of the Nationwide Series back then. So yeah, the race gets a 7 out of 10. Not bad, but could have been better if a regular won the race, but oh well. You take what you get. But anyways, it is time to sign off. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, then you know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell just in case I haven't already done so. Catch you guys next time, and peace out. Greetings, NASCAR enjoyers, and welcome to Vegas, everyone. Last year, Josh Berry got his first win. Who will win this year? Well, tune in to find out. This year's Pennzoil 400 begins with Christopher Bell being pushed to lead. Contact ensues and SVG fell back. Larson got past Bubba Wallace and he's now right behind Ty Gibbs. Tyler Reddick and Bubba Wallace battle for fifth. Reddick and Larson battle for fourth. Reddick, Briscoe, and Bell are the first drivers to come down to pit road. Several more then join in. Denny Hamlin and nearly every lead lap car then make their pit stops. And Bell gets penalized for going too fast off pit road. Dang it! Yeah, there's a reason why pit road speed limits are enforced. They help mitigate safety risks. Yeah, I know. Some drivers do, some pit crew members do technically still get run over, like former footballer Jackson Gibbs getting almost run over by Ty Gibbs, but pit road is still dangerous and you take what you get, am I right? Yeah, pit road has speed limits, but it can still be dangerous. Although, I'm glad that they put these speed limits in place because, yeah, when people start speeding on pit road, it was getting chaotic. Logano and a few more drivers then make their pit stops. Brad Kay also makes his pit stop. Custer makes his pit stop while Hamlin gets held up by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Yeah, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is doing a Mazepin and trying to fight to stay on the lead lap to get the free pass position. Yeah, like, I call it the Mazepin strategy because, well, for those of you who don't know, Nikita Mazepin was infamous for holding up lead lap cars, and he usually didn't do it to fight on the lead lap position or fight to get the free pass position, but he did it because he usually ignored blue flags. And he didn't see blue flags coming, and a lot of people in the Formula 1 paddock got upset because of this. So yeah, that's why I call it the Mazepin strategy, because, yeah, drivers usually hold up lead lap cars in an attempt to fight to stay on the lead lap. Although, when Mazepin does it, it's usually looked down upon. Anyways, lap traffic starts becoming a factor. With 10 to go in the first stage, Bell and Hamlin battle for the lead. Hamlin starts falling back and almost fell back to Kyle Larson. Hamlin gets held up by John Hunter Nemechek, and Larson got past Hamlin for second. And just like that, Christopher Bell wins the first stage of the 2026 Pennzoil 400. But anyways, pit road is now open and several drivers come down to pit road. Christopher Bell wins the race off pit road. Another penalty gets thrown for going too fast off of pit road. Another one. The race restarts with Bell being pushed to the lead. Bell and Larson battle for the lead. Chase Elliott then joins the chat, and then out of nowhere, William Byron suddenly appears. Even Tyler Reddick wants that lead. Larson is currently leading the race. Justin Allgaier, who is driving for Alex Bowman, gets put a lap down. Larson now has a 2-second lead gap. Larson, Bell, and several other drivers come down to pit road. Hamlin is next to come down to pit road. Brad Kay also makes his pit stop, and he's the last driver to pit under the green flag pit cycles. Even with lap traffic, Larson continues to lead. Larson falls back as Chastain holds him off. This could mean that Christopher Bell could get past him. He is now getting held up by Kyle Busch. Because of that, William Byron takes the lead. Keep in mind, Kyle Busch is 2 laps down, and he also hit the wall. Carson Hocevar comes down to pit road. William Byron wins the second stage of the 2026 Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas. And he also gets his first stage win of 2026. But anyways, several drivers come down to pit road. This time, Kyle Larson wins the race off pit road. The third and final stage begins with Larson and Byron battling for the lead. Bell takes a risky pass and tries getting past his teammate Denny Hamlin. Hamlin hangs on to second and he manages to pull away from Christopher Bell. Hamlin is now right behind Byron. Hamlin and Byron continue to go at it, and yes, the battle is on. This isn't a race. It's a showdown. Hamlin has gotten past Byron and he's now in the lead. Ryan Blaney comes down to pit road. Hamlin gets held up by McDowell and Byron gets past it, but then all of a sudden, Connor Zillage loses control and another caution just came out. He also had to come down to pit road to get his car fixed. Dang. He is not having any luck this year, especially compared to Kimi Antonelli, who's the same age as him and just won the Chinese Grand Prix. Yeah, Kimi Antonelli just won his first race, while Connor Zillage can't even win in the NASCAR Next Gen car. Crazy, isn't it? But anyways, several drivers come down to pit road during the caution period, and Christopher Bell wins the race off pit road. The race restarts with Hamlin and Bell battling for the lead. Buescher and Byron battle for fourth. Byron manages to pull away. Hamlin continues to lead. A few drivers are mentioned making their pit stops. Even with 16 to go, Hamlin continues to lead. Ryan Blaney overtakes Ross Chastain for 17th. Just be glad it isn't Logano. Denny Hamlin gets caught in lap traffic. He is in danger of losing the lead to Chase Elliott. Here we go. With 1 to go, it's now or never. The battle is on. And Denny Hamlin's not going to give up the lead to Chase Elliott as he wins his 61st race in NASCAR history. Not everyone is going to like this one, but it's still great for the driver who has been racing in NASCAR since 2006. Your rating depends on your point of view, but for me, this race gets a 9 out of 10, although some Hamlin haters might rate it a 5. Hamlin is back and better than ever. He had 3 wins as owner, and now he has 1 win as driver. What do you think of this race? Let me know in the comments, but anyways, it's time to sign off. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, then you know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell just in case I haven't already done so. Catch you guys next time, and peace out.